and he points it at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light, and then she drops, and next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
Shocking moments we're seeing for the very first time after a 13-year-old New Mexico girl is shot and killed at the hands of a 14-year-old boy.
And he was never mad about anything?
Everyone was laughing, having a good time.
Everybody was just having a good time? Okay. Do you feel like he meant to do this?
I don't know, because if I think about it, he didn't seem mad or anything, but then why would he have his finger on the trigger and just do that? So, I don't really know.
The boy's father now also charged in the girl's death, as law enforcement allege his son easily accessed the murder weapon from his father's gun collection.
There's a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured?
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, have your hands, put your hand on your back.
The newly released body camera video also shows the heartbreaking reaction of the girl's father when he learns for the first time his daughter was murdered.
EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
Body camera footage from July 28th shows first responders arrive at the scene in Cuesta, New Mexico, about 2 hours north of Santa Fe.
Were you here?
We'll get with here started.
You said you do have a pulse? Down.
South Central to Latier Fire. If you can proceed to the area of...
Is she alive? Is there anything I can get?
Road, again,
She still has a pulse, bud.
There, officials find 13-year-old Amber Archuleta shot and injured. Video captures her brother frantic, asking whether she's still alive.
I'm going to have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm going to need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset.
My sister.
I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy.
Yeah, you
okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filming the pulse. Doesn't look doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here.
She got your page. We'll put
She is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job, please? It's okay. It's okay, bud. I understand you're upset. I totally get it. Okay. We're gonna need you to back up, please. Please.
No.
Guys,
No.
Being here is not gonna help.
No.
Believe me. Let us do our job.
Sister.
Let us do our job.
Sister.
Travis knows exactly what he's
sister.
doing. Travis knows exactly what he's doing.
sister.
I understand.
Is she alive?
The closer you are,
Does she?
the closer.
Hold on.
Yes.
Does she have a pulse?
She has a pulse.
Right
okay?
now?
Yes.
Right
she
now?
has a pulse.
Right now?
I just need to step back for a second. I understand it's your sister. I understand you love her. We're gonna do everything we possibly can to help her. Okay? I promise you. I promise you that. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. I understand you're mad. I understand you're mad, bro. I'd be mad too.
Let go.
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to step back because they're working on her. Let them work on her.
I won't touch. I'll just
stop yelling at them. Stop freaking out. Just let us do our job. Okay?
At first, the scene is chaotic when first responders work to save Archuleta's life while asking what led up to the shooting.
In reference to a gunshot wound to a 13-year-old female. We do have a 55 rolling from Red River. If you can proceed that way, do have law enforcement on scene. South Central, Latier 16, flag. We got your page. We'll put a crew together. You're 16, Latier 48. 16, go.
What? I don't know, dude. I don't know right now. So tell me what happened. Somebody needs to tell me what happened. Maybe you don't remember.
I'm out of it right now.
Does somebody pass by?
16, go.
That's running through my head so fast.
Say that.
Okay, who else is here? Is it just you guys?
Yeah, I think me to check the pulse?
I just did. It was there.
Where is she shot?
That's what I'm trying to
Maybe
find.
the front of the face, I don't know. Somewhere.
At first, officers hear the girl was on the street in front of the home when she was injured in a drive-by shooting.
Walking while she got shot? Can you show me on the street where it was?
Supposedly it's a drive-by that happened near the road.
Based on that information, officers begin searching the street area for evidence.
I'm looking for a casing too down there. I'm not seeing anything yet. They said it happened down here on the street, and that's where I'm looking. Hey Siri. Okay Google. Call Chief.
Sure. Calling Chief.
I'm not sure if it was down here. He said it seemed like they carried her up here, but this was closed. So I'm guessing they carried her through here.
16, go.
Yeah, I'll try that next.
Minutes later, Archuleta is pronounced dead, and the area becomes the scene of a murder.
You called it. Okay. So we're gonna shut it down, clear the scene.
Your copy is down, great.
Thank you. Let's get some tape and
start taping everything off.
Tape everything off. Put the unit in the road. I want to block off whatever we can.
At this point, first responders hear an initial story that Archuleta's brother arrived at the home saying his sister had been shot.
Was she inside?
We drove her in here to get tissues.
From the front door?
Huh?
From the front door? Okay.
But she didn't get no blood because of, well, I grabbed a carpet and we kind of like wrapped her in it.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My mom.
Can you show me where you got her from, please?
The road?
Yeah. Like where
specifically? I have to wait to my dad.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where she was at so I can secure the scene in that area.
It's right there by that dumpster, you know, by the red house?
Wait, oh, down the road further?
Like just right there by that red house?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
So you carried her all the way over here?
Well, my friend came knocking on the door and said someone shot my sister.
But as law enforcement begins speaking with witnesses, a different story comes to light.
We were all chilling, having a good old time, and we just like went to his backyard and like we're done messing with his goats and shit. And we ended up going to the front, and we ended up going back into his house. And then next thing you know, he pulls out, I think it's a revolver, the one that has like a spinning barrel.
Okay.
He pulls out one of those.
It was a handgun?
Yeah.
Okay, who does?
The girl tells law enforcement a group of friends was inside the home of 14-year-old Porfirio Brown when the boy pulled out a handgun. After that, he pointed it at Archuleta's face.
And then he ends up pointing it at her, and she went to go.
Give me 1 second, okay? Pulled out a 22. Was it a 22? What kind of revolver do you know?
I don't know my guns.
You just know that it was a revolver handgun, right?
Yeah, all I know is one of those spin.
Got you. Okay.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah.
The girl describes to officers on the scene what happened as the gun went off.
And he points that at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light. And then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
Multiple witnesses later tell investigators it was Brown's idea to come up with a drive-by shooting scenario.
At what point did somebody start cleaning up blood?
Oh, I think I really didn't see him do it all that much, but
May I say something? Is it okay if I speak to him? Tell him what he wanted you to help him do. He asked you to help him carry you to the roadside so he could say it was a drive-by.
When I forgot about that, but when like he was like over there, when he said he was gonna kill himself, he kept asking me if like to get her to the road to say like somebody drove by and shot her, like a drive-by.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh. Yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside.
What did he tell you about that?
He tried to make up the story that a drive-by happened right next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say a drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there. But
just minutes after she's shot and killed, officers on the scene break the news to Archuleta's father.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? Sorry. The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
Yes, sir.
She's gone. What? She's gone. Can I please go see her?
Yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this off.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now. He's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I don't know. I can't do it.
At that point, additional officers begin to secure the area, going inside Brown's home. They're met by his father, William Brown.
You didn't find any blood anywhere else?
No, I was out there looking for a casing, looking for blood. The only thing I found are like footprints and stuff like that. And is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Right. What the I can't find anything. Alright, well, I'll go hang out outside and let you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change because we have a sheet and stuff out. That's why we had the gates closed. So we gotta lock up everything.
Fair enough.
So they don't go take off on us.
Alright, I know it sucks, but just don't clean that for me. I'm having state police come, so we're gonna do the whole 9 yards. Just so you know.
Okay.
Officers then collect evidence from the home. Later, a first responder can be heard telling Porfirio not to return in the home, but saying he trusts the boy won't touch a gun.
I just can't have you inside the house with the firearms and stuff, okay? I know you're not gonna do anything, but...
Eventually, the boy's father says they've retained an attorney and will not discuss the case.
Porfirio, it's Officer Mata with State Police, bro. Come on out. Come on out, man.
He's not talking to nobody.
We're gonna sit over here, bro.
He's not sitting over here.
Oh, it's your boy?
Yeah, it's my boy. We talked to an attorney. Any question, anything can be done through him.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure. Is this the scene where it happened?
It is
well,
now.
the body's in the back. There's no scene. There's nothing in here.
Okay, I need you guys to step on out.
Brown, come on.
We can't. No.
I need you guys to step on out.
You have a warrant?
There's gonna be a warrant. We have detectives on the way. We need you guys to step on out now.
We've tried cooperating. These guys have already let people go that were here.
So what's the issue?
There's an issue because why are we supposed to stay here?
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is my home.
Okay. Are there any neighbors that we can talk to?
There's
where you can hang out?
No. There's not.
What's your name, bro?
William Brown. William Brown. There's not any neighbors we can hang out. What are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What are we supposed to do?
Well, step on out.
No.
We have detectives on the way. They're going to interview you.
No, they're not. An attorney is going to be present.
You can call your attorney to come on down. We'll talk to
we're not talking. They said you guys can wait to schedule. You guys can call LMIS's office.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have him come down if he wants to talk to us now. We're not going to be calling anybody.
We're not going to be...
We have investigations to do, man.
Well, we're not
going to find out what's going on.
These guys have already let people go that were involved.
Okay, probably because they already have their contact information, dude. We're stepping in, and we have our detectives from State Police coming over.
And?
Later, when asked if he'll give a statement, William Brown says he wasn't home, but gives police the same story about a drive-by shooting.
As far as you, would you be okay to give us a statement?
I wasn't even home.
Okay, so you just got here just now, or did you just get here after the incident?
Yeah. I was at work when my son called me about it happening.
Did your son tell you anything like that?
He just said that there was a girl that was shot and he didn't know what to do.
Did he say who shot the girl?
You can't go, Ashley, you can't go there.
Did he say who shot the girl?
He said a black SUV.
Eventually, though, law enforcement determined a drive-by shooting didn't happen and that 14-year-old Porfirio was involved.
Where are you taking him?
To a unit.
What unit? Well, did you bring the unit to the house?
No, we're walking down to Main Street.
For what? For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained this time. I think it's pretty obvious that he's being detained and arrested.
Well, but what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested. He's being detained with us. That's it. Okay. That's going to be in the end of it, okay? He's not leaving the road. He's just going to sit in the street.
You guys can't bring him to the house, the unit to the house?
No, because it's a crime scene. I can't let anyone in there.
So that's the other thing. How long is this going to take?
As long as it takes. I can't give you an answer because it'll be the
I know,
wrong
but
answer.
how long is this going to take? Because, we don't have a place to go.
12 to 24 hours.
I just got to hold on to you, okay?
We don't have another place to go.
Is that better?
I mean, you appreciate that there's a dead girl on your porch, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an option either. So you have nowhere to go, but I don't have an option.
After that, Porfirio is taken into custody.
Before I speak to you, I'm only going to ask you two things, but before I speak to you, you have the right to remain silent, anything you say or do, and it will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one can be provided to you at no cost. You also have the right to have your parent present during questioning. Do you understand your rights? Okay.
Squad car audio captures a conversation the boy has after he's arrested.
Let me okay? I love you, okay?
They ain't got nothing on me, I ain't worried.
Barb.
They ain't got nothing on me, so I ain't do nothing.
It's okay. Just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all getting cut into.
Settle down. You have to settle down. You have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Barb, I know.
I can't.
You're arrested. I can't do anything about that.
At first, officials say William Brown did nothing wrong except get physical with police.
Don't not square up with him.
Stop. I'm not. You're squaring up to him. Well, he's telling my attitude sucks.
Well, no, it's
Well, what do you expect?
You have a dead girl in your... Do you not understand the severity of this?
I do.
Sure. Go that way.
I've been trying to cooperate with the cops.
Hold on.
Well, they're taking him. He said I could walk with you guys.
You need to calm down.
I am, but your
I don't want to
officer,
put you in
I wasn't even talking to them.
And I just told him to leave so he didn't aggravate you anymore. But you can't keep doing this because then I'll put you in cuffs. And I don't want to do that. You've done nothing wrong.
But eventually, William Brown is also taken into custody.
We've got information about what all took place, and as far as a black SUV, it's not. That's not panning out. Okay. Does that make sense?
If you're saying, I can't tell you because I was at work.
Okay, and I get that. But another thing that you need to understand is there's a lot of guns in that house, right? Mm-hmm. And none of them are secured.
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, you have your hands, put your hands on your back.
I don't understand this. Can you just explain it to me?
Yeah, he's going to explain it. So basically, there's a, they're going to explain, so the statute 30, that's there's 4. 1 is admitting making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in great bodily harm. Yeah. So she's like 40. Yes. So there's we have enough.
That makes the case groundbreaking in New Mexico, as William Brown becomes the first person to be charged under the so-called Benny's Law. The bill that was signed into law back in March allows a parent to be charged if they didn't properly store a firearm before their child uses the weapon to commit a crime. It's named after Benny Hargrove, an Albuquerque middle schooler who was shot and killed by a fellow student. The gunman allegedly used his father's gun to shoot the boy during recess. In later interviews, witnesses said Brown pulled out multiple weapons but didn't seem angry when he opened fire.
A second ago you said you didn't know if he hid or did something with the guns.
Yeah.
Like multiple guns.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by multiple guns?
Because even at first, before everything happened, he even pulled out like an AK or it seemed like an AK. It looked like it. And then some sort of other gun. I don't know my guns, but it was like about, I would say maybe about this, maybe a little bit bigger. It was camouflage, and they were full rounds. Like, the clip was full, but I don't know if there was one in the chamber. He ended up putting those away, and then that's when he pulls out the revolver.
Porfirio Brown now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. He was booked into a juvenile detention center, but has since been released to live with his grandparents. His father, William Brown, is now charged with negligent making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in death. Reporting for Law&Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.